The first question that we have here is close passage. What do? We always read the context, right? And so I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. It's a very short one, only 5 blanks for this passage. So can we look at 30 seconds? Your time starts now. Read. Couple of things, right? Is the passage predominantly positive in meaning or negative in meaning? Is there a problem addressed, or are they generally talking about a specific situation or a component or a sector, right? And in the passage, it's all about the progress of, why we are showing progress in what and all areas, right? That's what the passage is about. And we know, let me project the passage. We know that predominantly the passage is very positive, right? I mean, if you look at the topic sentence, it says, we live in a wonderful era, all round progress, right? There is some sort of a satisfaction and complacency. Why? Because we're doing really well. Yes. Science has made tremendous, obviously it has to be a positive word again. And if you look at it, there's fast and comfortable, things have made it fast and comfortable, swift and easy, numerous benefits upon mankind, the wonders and miracles of science, paying tribute to modern civilization. So if you look at the context, I know that, hey, this is a positive message, yeah? It's completely positive, and we need to keep this in mind because it will help us identify associated words, okay? First one. My options for blank one is, so we believe that we live in a wonderful era, an era of all-round progress. We think that we have excelled and surpassed our forefathers in almost every respect. No doubt, there is dash for this satisfaction and complacency. Are we looking at truth, measure, mechanism, justification, and reality? A lot of you came back and said, most of you said justification. A couple of you said mechanism. A couple of you also said reality, right? Okay, so when you look at this context, so I have 3 different answers for blank one. But what is the clue phrase in the context which is helping you with your answer? E, reality. No doubt there is dash for this satisfaction and complacency. For this satisfaction and complacency is already spoken of in the previous sentence, right? It says, the whole thing, we think that we have excelled and surpassed our forefathers in almost every respect. So this sentence is highlighted by why are we so satisfied and why are we so sure and positive that we have excelled and surpassed our forefathers in almost every respect? The topic sentence answers that, right? It says, because we are able to witness, we are able to experience the all-round progress that we are seeing, right? Which means, no doubt there is dash for this. I can't say, the reality is, see, I can't say, no doubt there is reality for this satisfaction. The reality is that we are seeing the all-round progress. And because of that, we are justified, right? I can't say, no doubt there is reality for this satisfaction. The reality is the all-round progress that we are able to see, and that's why we are saying, boss, we are far better than our forefathers. So it can't be reality. Some of you came back and said mechanism. Mechanism is an unrelated word. What is mechanism? Go back to the context. How can we even think of, why would you think of mechanism? Somebody said mechanism, right? At least that person, if you can answer. What is mechanism in this context for you? Why would you say mechanism? Option C. Of course, one word has different meanings. We know that. So when I say mechanism, there are different meanings, right? A mechanism, I can address a particular, what do I say? Like some sort of a gadget or tool, yeah? Where everything is working together, right? That is one meaning. Can I apply that meaning in this context? No doubt there is mechanism for this satisfaction and complacency. No. The previous 2 sentences is answering you. The context is helping you with your correct answer. Why are we so sure and happy and satisfied that we are doing far better than our forefathers? Because of the progress we are able to see. That is why we are justified in the way we feel, right? Not mechanism. Mechanism is a completely unrelated word. Yeah? So we've identified the answer as D, justification. Let's move on. Blank 2. Science has made tremendous options. Achievement, problem, progress, decline, objects. Obviously, we need a positive word. I will automatically eliminate option B and option D. Between A, C and E, E again is very unrelated, no? Doesn't make sense. Logical sense. Out. So, between A and C, what will be our answer for blank 2? We already have the context which is helping us, right? Remember, I keep saying close passage is all about context, which means there are always repeat words, phrases, which is already giving me the answer. I already have the answer for blank 2 from, can you tell me which part is highlighting that for you? Where are you getting your clue from? Some of you are saying achievement, some of you are saying progress. What is it? Yes, it's right here in your topic sentence. We believe that we live in a wonderful era, an era of all-round progress. So, science has made tremendous progress. See, remember the clue word, you can make progress. You can't make an achievement, right? Are you getting in terms of collocation? I can show some progress, I can make some progress, but I can't make an achievement, right? Are you following? Even in terms of grammatical construction, I can't use option A. Yeah? You make collocations. You can make, show, progress. Right? But achievement, you can't make an achievement. Okay? So, anyway, our clue is in the context itself. Science has made tremendous progress. Moving on. The use of machine in industry has eliminated human labor. Electricity is dash us in 1,000 ways. What are our options for blank 3? Serving, damaging, charging, favoring, hampering. What is the answer? Again, I need a positive word. I know the entire context is positive. So, obviously, it cannot be damaging or hampering. Right? Charging again is unrelated. Doesn't make any sense. Between A and D, what will it be? Electricity is? It cannot be hampering. No? Hampering is a negative word. No? Hampering means like an obstacle, something that is hindering, a negative word. I don't need a negative word, I need a positive word. It has to be serving. Electricity is serving us in 1,000 ways. How is it doing that? The following answers are saying, right? Not favoring. See, when you say to favor something means, hampering I have told, to hamper something means to act as a hindrance, as an obstacle, not let it move forward, not as in curb progress. Yeah? To favor is not the right word here in our context, right? Electricity is favoring us in 1,000 ways? No. Favor is more on the, I can favor someone over another person, okay? Or, he did a favor for me, right? Favoring is showing appreciation or preference. Like I can prefer one person over the other person. Yeah, so that's not the meaning the context is looking at. So electricity is favoring us in 1,000 ways. No, it's serving us. How does electricity serve us? Remaining context, let's read. Railway, ships and aeroplanes have annihilated distance and dash travel fast and comfortable. Blank 4. Created, has, framed, made, cost. What's our answer? What do you think is the answer for blank 4? Annihilated means learn some new words in the process. What is the meaning of annihilate? In the context also, what does it mean? Railway, ships and aeroplanes have annihilated distance means to annihilate in this it's no longer a problem for me. Distance is no longer a problem for me because of these modes of transport, right? Like I don't have to think about walking the distance. These transportations have made it convenient and easy for me to eliminate. More or less. So think of the context and then give me the answer, right? You can't say railway, ships and airplanes have destroyed distance. That doesn't make sense. Though annihilate has the meaning of destroy. In the context, how will I look at to reduce? Yes, right? So keep looking at the context and tell me, give me the right meaning. Don't just Google and say, oh, annihilate means destroy. Okay, so destroy. No. Look at the context because one word has different meanings in different contexts, right? So here it is shorten, reduce the distance, saving time. So now you tell me, and dash travel fast and comfortable, framed out of the question, right? Cost, we're not looking at a reason and consequence, so out. Has cannot be, grammatically it's incorrect. It has to be between created and made. So are we saying railways, ships and aeroplanes have annihilated distance and created, it has not created travel. No, it has to be made and made it easy. Because the next passage, the next sentence also saying that telephone and telegraph have made communication swift and easy. Made. So no doubt here in blank 4, it has to be made and it can't be anything else. Alright, easy blank. The last blank. Atomic energy has brought in numerous benefits upon mankind. The wonders and miracles of science would dash us in paying tribute to modern civilization. Again, just apply context clues. We've already applied this word earlier. It's the entire context. Keep in mind the positive nature of the context. And tell me what is the answer for blank 5. Okay, so it's between justify and amplify. What can we quickly eliminate? Definitely ratify. What is to ratify? In the context, can we apply that? Ratify means what? Again, different meanings, right? You can, to ratify means to check if it's correct or not, right? Ratify the answer keys to this question. Is this the right answer for this question? That's one meaning. Another meaning is I'm giving my consent or approval. Okay, fine. I've ratified it. This is good to go. You can publish the test because all the answer solutions are correct. Right? So that's not the meaning we are looking at. So ratify is out. Justify, some of you have come back and said that. We will keep that in the parking lot. Would verify us in, again, illogical, grammatically incorrect. I can't use it. There's nothing that is verified here. It's saying the wonders and miracles of science would dash us in paying tribute to modern civilization. Classify again is an incorrect. We're not looking at distributing something evenly or putting them into categories. No. Amplify means to enhance. Yes. Justify is what we've already spoken of, right? In the first blank. No doubt there is justification for this satisfaction complacency. What satisfaction complacency? That we are far better than our forefathers because of the all-round progress that we are seeing, which means it's the same thing that is repeated, right? The last context, the last line is also saying the wonders and miracles of science that we have been experiencing because of the all-round progress would justify us in paying tribute to modern civilization. To pay tribute means what? To pay tribute means? Apply context clues and tell me, what do you think to pay someone or something tribute means what? Right? That's why we need to keep looking at context. To pay someone tribute means you are in awe of that person or something, right? Because of something positive. Yeah? So they're saying, hey, you know what? Because of all the wonders and miracles of science that we are experiencing now in modern civilization, it is almost like a blessing to us, that a gift that is given to us, which we need to use wisely. Right? So it justifies showing honor, respect, treating it as a gift, treating it right, using the resources that have been given to us wisely. Right? So the wonders and miracles of science would justify us in paying tribute to modern civilization. So because of the miracles of science, we need to pay tribute to modern civilization because we are enjoying all of these luxuries. Okay? So there we go. Our answer is justify again, and it is there already in the passage, right? So I would say one of the easiest passages in terms of identifying clues from the passage, right? Because the clue for the 5th blank is in the first blank. The clue for the 4th blank is in the next sentence. Context is helping us. There's a lot of repeat words and phrases, right? Clue for the 2nd blank is in the topic sentence.